Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So I didn't really do much today. I spent most of the day just relaxing. I did go for a walk and a jog earlier today, but yeah, I've just been mainly relaxing because last night I did not get home from work until I want to say about 1 to 1:30, just because it was really hectic at work and I was just really sore, really exhausted and tired from that. I also did go to Taco Bell, like around midnight or midnight 30, like on the way back from work or something. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing today. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the next vlog camera. It feels a little bit too soon to be talking about that because I haven't been using this camera for that long. I got it November. Was it October or November of 2021? I don't know, but yeah, so I've been using the ZV-1 for, at this point, almost 2 years, and don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic camera, but a couple days ago, I ended up just finding out that the ZV-1 Mark II came out very recently, I think. I don't know. It came out, and I didn't even realize it, and I was very surprised, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I would have expected Sony to have come out with like a ZV-2 or something, but the ZV-1 Mark II, I mean, just from what I've seen, it looks like a very appealing camera to me. And just going from just how much I really like the ZV-1 that I've been using, it's the Mark II seems to be the next logical upgrade for me whenever I do plan on upgrading. Probably at some point in 2024 would probably be the time for me to get the ZV-1 Mark II, because these past couple of days, on and off, I've just been looking at what the camera is capable of. There's a lot of similarities with this. I mean, it has a similar form factor, which I really like. I like the fact that the ZV-1 is a very lightweight camera and just like fits in a pocket and whatnot. But just some of the things that have been added with it. There's a similar enough menu where I'll be able to find things pretty easily, and other things like I believe the ZV-1 or the Mark II will be able to shoot in S-Log 3, which is interesting because I have right now I have a picture profile on this camera set up to imitate S-Log 3, but the fact that there's that and other picture profiles to mess with when filming, that appeals to me. Other minor things, underneath the camera where I don't know why I'm like tilting the camera up, but in the bottom of the camera where the screw is for tripods, it's placed differently on the Mark II, which doesn't seem like much, but it does make quite a bit of a difference because the where the tripod mount is on this camera, it's a bit it's kind of an annoying spot because it's like right where the battery and SD card slots are. Like if I had a tripod and I couldn't open those, so minor things like that. But yeah, there's just enough of a difference to warrant me upgrading whenever it is time for me to upgrade. Just not now. I want to get a little bit more mileage out of the ZV-1 because I do think it is a fantastic camera that I have enjoyed using a lot. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it because I don't know. I do like getting to mess around with new equipment every now and then, and being able to work with the Mark II eventually. It's going to be fun, especially because there won't be as much of a learning curve as there was like when I got this camera after upgrading it from the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II that I was using before this one. And even before that, like jumping from the ELF, the ELPH, the HS ELF 300, I think, going from that to the G7X Mark II, that was also a bit of a jump, but in terms of like the learning curve for this into the Mark II, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Also, I think there's more touchscreen features with this, because the most I could do with the touchscreen is just change the focus point. Like, let's focus on the painting. I don't know if it's actually doing that right now, but I know I can change the focus on the touchscreen, which does come in handy as well, but just some other things like that. So yeah, eventually I will upgrade to the ZV-1 Mark II, and I'm just looking forward to it because new cameras are always fun. There are times when I look at just other cameras just to see like what options I have available to me when I do eventually plan on upgrading, and just I don't know, the ZV-1 Mark II is probably the one that looks the most appealing to me. There was another one, I think it's called the ZV-E10, right? Yeah, the Sony Alpha ZV-E10 was also one that I was looking into, just because that is a camera where you could use different lenses with that, which was appealing to me, but I don't know, just that just seems a little bit more cumbersome just for my needs. Just like I would be carrying, at the very least, maybe one or two camera lenses to go with that. But I don't know. The more I look at it, the more the ZV-1 Mark II seems to be the next jump up. And I mean, there's other more expensive cameras that I was looking at too, but probably not anything I would be getting in the near future, just because I realistically don't have a need for cameras like that, because I'm only using a camera for vlogging purposes. So yeah, for the price that the ZV-1 Mark II or the ZV-E10 are, those are probably the next choices that I have for me. And I really like the Sony cameras. I mean, for a while I was using Canon cameras, and there was nothing wrong with those, but ooh, felt the burp coming up. But yeah, I just really like the this camera that I've been using. So that's pretty much it. Also, every once in a while, I'll just like look up just ways to use the ZV-1, just because I am still learning things about this camera, and it's just really fun. One of the things I want to try doing at some point is make like a time-lapse video, because I know like with what the camera is capable of, it can easily do that. But yeah, I don't know, just some rambling about cameras, I guess. But that's gonna be it for this vlog, so I'm just gonna end it off here, and thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time for another one. Later.